Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 19. I'm Andy and this is Let's Play on the what did I call it? Real farm, buying a real farm in FS19, I think. So I'm gonna try to continue planting here. So it's gonna take a while to plant all of these fields. I hope my performance is better. I restarted my computer. The last episode, which is in a few days when you watch it, it was just about a half an hour ago when I'm recording it. But let's see, works. Let's see, 4 meters. No, where did that happen? It's because my silly, sorry. Because these things act up always. Actually, I'm just gonna screw these. Sorry, it's not screwed in. So I guess we'll set up a new one. We'll get 15 meters. You need to drive 15 meters for it to record the A and B line. Where did it get it? See if I can get this sorted out. And if it will work, I don't know. Do headlamps so it doesn't. I like the cedar though. And so I said it as this tractor is nice. So I've almost almost 4 hours on it now. Since I bought oh crap. I should always check those things. Don't know why I didn't check it. That it was on. Off to the side, I can see it's going off to the side. Like so. No, the wrong way. Ah, see, okay. See if it's actually seeding cities. Okay, so I'm thinking that I should have probably really took off this front loader attachment thing, front loader arm, but I didn't. Try the other one, the stall ones, but they were too narrow actually to fit over the bonnet, so all they were just precise. But the John Deere looks much nicer in that sense. I'm thinking you would drive up here, and you would stop a cedar, you would turn around, and you would start the cedar, you would set it up, engage it, and you would do a headland at the end there, which I don't really need to be doing that, now maybe there, down there. So as I said, this is going to take a lot of time to do, a lot of land. But I don't have anything else for it to do. Well, I guess I do. In real life I have a ton of things to do that I could do instead of doing this. With the real numbers mod, the usage of seed is kind of realistic, I think. It's much lower than otherwise. Ooh, the exciting part of farming. So I don't know. See if I think performance, if I look at the recording, is much better. I hope it is the same thing as it comes over with you. I must remember to put a caveat there in the description file for the last episode, saying that hey, maybe screwed up a little bit here on performance wise. I should always restart. I know I should always restart my computer before recording these things, but I rarely do because it takes such a long time. It takes, well, not such a long time. It takes a pretty long time to restart it, so I usually skip that part. And then we'll come back and fix these things. I was looking into how that sort of tram line thing, you know, where you get tram lines, which you can then follow with your sprayer. It didn't come with this package, so I haven't looked at it yet, but maybe in the future. I'm not sure we need that, because then you need to set up where the tram lines should be, and that's a bit complicated actually, I think. I'm trying to find out how to do that, but the tutorials I found on the internet well, the real life tutorials didn't say much. Didn't say much, so I really like this indoor reverse camera thingy. They're nice from back aperture things to put them on an implement. The only thing I wish you could set it so it would look sort of up and down. I'm pretty sure you can. Maybe you can set that. I can forward and reverse. You can change, but I'm not sure up and down. I wonder if I should use the HUD hider mod on this map. I'll think about it, maybe. Then I would have to look at the speedometer on the side there, and I would have to look into the seeder, how much seed I have left, and all of those things. I wonder if there's a gas. See how much gas I have left? Maybe somewhere. Guess I'm doing sort of headlamp currently. Wasn't my plan. It's a good plan. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Okie dokie. turn sharp enough, I could be able to get the next. I'll see. I want to end up there anyway, so I want to do less headland. So to we'll do less headland from there over to that area, some from that last one, but over there. We'll see if that works out. Might do, might not. I have no idea. We'll see. We'll find out. Let's see how much I've planted so far. So where's that? That's here. Sown hectares is 155. No, total is 706. Total we have like 30. I'm gonna see when everything is planted. We'll see how much hectares I actually have on this map. Should be pretty close to the 60. 36 I own, but we'll see. I'm not sure. We'll see if it is or not. Maybe. Well, I have no idea. I'm just guessing. I'm just guesstimating. Or actually, I have some idea. I did do the math yesterday, so I did calculate quite a lot on how much I should have. Ah, crap. Yep. I did plant. I was talking last time about changing these textures, planted textures, but I think I'm gonna keep them. I think they're okay. There are some nicer textures when it's planted, but this is more rough area. I'm thinking this might be a rough, some soil, worse soil that we have on this farm. So well, I'm keeping it. We'll see. I'm keeping it for now anyway. So the indoor cab thingy view, the mod, is very nice, and you can find a link in the description as always. And actually, kind of cool. I really like the fact you can set it up so you can look at different parts like that. And you can switch just button to back and forth. I've been looking for that. If you follow my channel, you'll know that I've been looking for that sort of mod for quite some time. So that's definitely a good thing, and I'm glad about that this came around, which is it's a nice mod. So the only thing I would like to be able to watch is forward and slope down if you have like trying to hook up a, or if you're trying to use this front loader to get a pallet or something. That's the only thing I'm missing actually. Otherwise it's pretty perfect. So everything's set up with the Joy2Key software. If you don't know what, just Google Joy2Key, Joy-Key-EY. It's a software you could try it out, and it works nicely for a month or so. I think quite long trial period. The thing also you need to, well, then you buy it. It's not very expensive, and it's a brilliant tool. I bought it, of course, and it is really brilliant. So I really enjoy that. Joy2Key. And it makes, so I have a joystick which I use as for the front loader to controls, and I can hook buttons up there so I can collect. It emulates a button, so if I press a button on the joystick, it sort of sends a command, key command. So for instance, if I press this button here, it presses, I think it's Alt X or something, which is the key command for hooking up to the GPS line, or the line on the GPS. So it that's what it does. It doesn't do much, but it does it pretty brilliantly. So that means that I can set up shortcuts on my joystick which emulates buttons on the keyboard, which means I can switch between these, for instance, just using my joystick. Lower, raise, and start everything and that sort of stuff. So that's really nice. And I can switch these around and can change profiles if I want to. So using other buttons, actually I shut it out of keep a button on my joystick which would switch profiles in, oh dear, where I was, sorry, way off here. So I can switch keys in switch profiles in Joy2Key. So set up certain buttons, it will switch to another profile. So you can set the profiles, and you could switch in between those, which is also pretty awesome. So if you say you have different tools what you use, like this, I have a front loader, and I have some tools that don't use a front loader, and I can switch, just use a button, and I will switch to tools that aren't front loader tools. Which makes this whole operation quite a lot easier. It's like 19 degrees in the air. Late spring. It's a warm spring. I don't think it's that warm around here. This is the season where I am when I'm recording this. And it's about 10 degrees or so outside. This is later in the day though, but I don't think we'll get 19 degrees anyway. Turn off the air, not air. Let's turn off the seeder so it doesn't pump out seeds. Let's lift it. I don't know if that works, if it actually seeds while pumps out seeds while it's lifted, or if it just stops when it's lifted off the ground. I don't know. Probably some functions on that. I wonder if you can find a manual for this seeder, actually, a real life manual, that is. Look, I'm actually doing the headlands and stuff almost realistic. Or better than I usually do. And here you can actually see the difference quite clear between the cultivated ground and the seeded ground. I don't think in real life it does show up that easily. So we'll we'll see. I'm also curious how to see if how much how much we'll how long we'll get with the barrels of herbicide we bought. I have like, I can fill the sprays 3 times. So I've 16, let's see, 18,000 liters of herbicide, which is good, which is all I could afford. I could have probably buy one more, so 2 maybe, I don't know. We'll see. So we'll see how far I get with that. I'm curious how to see how much we'll get. When the crop emerges, then we'll spray it, and then we'll see how far we get. I'll probably start with the fields that are mostly fertilized, because they will probably yield the best crop. So see, 1. This one is good. 5 is okay. So 11, 4, and 5. Firstly. Those are the ones I'm going to start with. And when they're done, I'll use the rest of the spray herbicide on the rest of the fields. Working here. This would have been pain with the old tractor. This also has slightly wider tires because it came with slightly wider tires, so it's not, I didn't buy them, it just came with slightly wider tires. That's why it has it, which is also good traction, especially on the realistic vehicle mod, since we're using that. See, there we go. That will do. We'll miss a bit, but that's okay. Can live with that. And then we'll move on and go over to the next field. So as I said, we'll miss a little bit, but we'll... Actually, I need to go back up there, because I think there's a part of the field up there which I haven't seeded. Part here, I think there's a part up there too. Basically given up saving these things when it comes to the GPS. I think it's too much hassle. I can't get the save function to work really as I wanted to. So this is the area I'm talking about. I remember that I didn't see this. I need to see that. At least part of it. Backing up, practicing backing up. Okay, so let's go down and do the next field. So we've done like 3 fields, now 4 fields. Most of them, except for 11 there, which is kind of big, but the other ones are kind of small. I'm planting some trees here, by the way. We should plant some more trees. Okay, so let's move on up to our next field. Oh, I could refill the seeder a little bit if I wanted to. Oh, it's pretty full anyway. It's pretty full. So these ones I planted also. I'm thinking about what crop to use, except I'm planting wheat because I think wheat is a good profit. But I'm thinking I should probably plant something else. But what should I plant? Oat is a good one. I don't know if oat actually is a good one. Check our. So wheat is pretty good pricing. Barley isn't very good. Oats aren't very good. Canola is okay, but canola yields a lot less than wheat. So soybeans are good, but I don't think you plant soybeans in Sweden. I have no recollection of ever seeing soybeans. Maybe peas. We plant a lot of peas in Sweden, but soybeans, I haven't seen that. So unsure about that. So we'll see with wheat. We'll probably do a couple of fields of something else, but I'm not sure what. Canola, maybe canola. There's the next wheat field here. Let's get on here. We'll start our A and B line. Get on top of here and we'll turn around. Continue. And this is what we'll do again. Back and forth on this wonderful map. Actually, I'm going to stop recording now. Pretty much up to where I should be. Half an hour or so. Last episode was shorter, but I had some issues with the OBS software there, so it's understandable. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna stop there. I'm Andy. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit the like button, leave a comment or share, and I will see you next time on Buying a Real Farm in FS19. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.